Okay, well, it looks like I'm back with part two of my trip to Washington. So let's get right back into this, shall we? We got to, what we got to do here? Sleep. Okay, now, I think when I parked here, there was a truck there. I'm pretty sure there was. So let's look at the map real quick. Let's look at the map. Yeah, Minneapolis. Okay. Okay, here we go. We got a long way to go. If you hear this, the if you hear this, okay, we're having storms here today, so if you hear it, don't worry about it. And we're still in Canada. Okay. Canada. Don't know why I say Canada. I just passed into another province in Canada. And from the looks of the radar, doesn't look like I'm going to be going anywhere this morning in my wheelchair. I usually go to breakfast at McDonald's. Doesn't look like I'm going to be going there today. Wheelchairs and rain don't mix. Electric wheelchairs. Okay, we're zooming right along here. I just know one of these cars is going to jump out and see that one did. Come on, come on, come on. At least he didn't slow me down. A school bus. I knew I should. Oh, what was that? I knew I should have gone to the store yesterday to get more groceries. 5 people watching already this morning. Hello, everybody. Nice to see you. Welcome to the channel, the stream, and we're doing Coast to Coast and Mexuscan. Hey, Austin. How's it going? Glad to see you. I finally got back to driving. I wasn't doing so good for a while. Well, okay, I was doing okay. I just didn't feel like driving. This is not the most comfortable thing for me to do, so sometimes I don't. But we're going to Washington, D.C. Okay, well, it's only the game calls it Washington, Maryland. All the way across the country, basically, the continent. From Prince Rupert, British Columbia, to Washington, D.C. And okay, they put these curves in here just to mess me up, didn't they? I hate it when it does that. When it lags like that. Whoa. Hopefully, because of the storms and the rain, I'll be able to keep my webcam on today. I had to turn it off last episode because, well, it was just a great big shiny spot. Yeah, I'd like to go to breakfast, but don't think I'm going to be doing that today. Not with the rain. Rain and electric wheelchairs don't mix. And I can't walk far enough to get from, I mean, I can get from my apartment door to my van, but I can't walk far enough to get from the car inside to, of course I could do the whole, no, because it's raining. Ha! I did that without... Oh, crap. We're going to have a... Guess I could go through the drive-through. but I'd have to go out and put the lift up on my wheelchair first, on my van first. I can't do that in the rain. Nope, it looks like I'm just going to have to stay home for breakfast today. Okay, let's see if this sharp thing turns. If this does one of those, starts out gradual and then halfway through it makes a real sharp turn. Hate those kind of turns. Okay, we're coming up on a rest area. Do we need... Ah, crap. No, we don't. So we're good to go there. Don't need to stop at the rest area. Crap. Man. I almost ran into the back of this truck. Yeah, it was close. Man, yeah, that was close. Let's see if I can get past these guys now. We're going uphill. There's that black Mustang convertible again. Don't you jump out in front of me. Glad you didn't jump out in front of me. I hate it when they do that. They jump out in front of you just to slow you down. Well, I've had them in the game do that. Ah. Turn them off. The game doesn't. In real life, you turn your flashes on when you're below 45 miles an hour. But the game, in the game, it causes all the cars to stop, more or less. To more or less stop. Grand Forks, Idaho. I think that's... I think that's where Grand Forks is. Grand Forks is in Idaho. I do believe, but I could be wrong. Grand Forks. Yeah. Could be wrong. Let's see. 768. Wow, I gotta keep an eye on the speed limit because it keeps changing. Crapola. I almost missed this. Man, I made it. I made that. We are now in Michigan, Minnesota, Wisconsin. I don't know where we're at. We're somewhere. And the speed limit is 70. Yes, the wood trim came back when I was on the when I logged in the last episode. I noticed, yay! I got my simulated wood paneling back. I was like, oh great, they got that fixed. Now I actually look like a truck again instead of... Okay, well, it looked like a truck before, but it looked like a truck without the simulated wood grain pattern, wood simulated wood grain dashboard. So it actually looks good again. Crap, crap, crap. Let's get over here. Well, yeah, I'm not very consistent with my... Ah, crap! They do that just so you have to slow down. I know that. Did you see that? It jumped out in this lane, slammed on its brakes, then jumped back in the other lane. Did that just so I'd have to slow down. Now don't you dare jump out here again. I know they do that just so I have to slow down. And look, we're in farm country now. Well, don't do that to me, game. We're in farm country, but they're not farming it. Somewhere in one of these states, they were farming it. They did have farm fields along the interstate, but this isn't the one. We're going to have to stop somewhere. Yeah, we are. Ah, good. We're coming up on a truck stop. Crash! I hit something. What did I hit? Crap. Don't know if I'm going to be able to get this in there, as I explained in the last episode. If you can't get the truck in, the whole thing, aha. See, if your truck won't fit, and if the whole truck with the trailer won't fit, if you draw an imaginary line from the back of that line across to the next line, to this line, if your tires don't fit in there, it won't let you sleep. And in some of them, it doesn't. So it doesn't let you sleep. So we're sleeping And it's 2:45. No, that's not right. That's not. There we go. There was a song that it's 2:45. No one in the place but you and me. Come on. Okay, get back to sea. Okay, see you later, Austin. Check out the rest of the episode. It'll be up sometime today. Don't know when. And I'll have to look at the radar. I might actually go to lunch to get breakfast this morning. I don't hear any storms anymore. But that doesn't mean it's not raining. Where are we at now? Minneapolis, Minnesota. Look at those clouds up there. Isn't that awesome? Aren't those clouds awesome? I think so. Are we going to get to recognize Minneapolis or not? Sometimes when you drive through on the Minneapolis discovered. Sometimes when you drive through on the interstate, it recognizes it, and sometimes it doesn't. Okay, we got to get a picture of Minneapolis. I'm doing all these pictures and I'm not doing anything with them. Ooh, that's awesome. I like that shot. Okay, now let's go around this way. Like that shot. Okay, let's get back to driving. driving through Minneapolis. Hey, Paulo, how's it going? Nice to see you again. We are headed toward Washington, D.C. Well, the game calls it Washington, Maryland, but it's really Washington, D.C. And if you'll notice, I don't know if you saw the last episode, but I got my wood trimmed back. We're now in Wisconsin, the land of beer and cheese. And the supposed location of the people in that great show, that 70s show. Okay, I liked the first few seasons of it, but the last few seasons it was kind of, I don't know, wishy-washy. The first couple of seasons, I laughed my butt off. I really did. I thought it was hilarious. The first 2 or 3 seasons. And then again, maybe it's because whoa, stay on my road lane. We got trees. But then again, maybe that was because I watched one episode after another. Watched like 4 seasons of it straight through, and it's like, after 3 it was kind of getting boring. The same old thing over and over. Maybe if I didn't watch it straight through. Yes, I can't say I was under the weather, but I just wasn't up to driving. Oh, now we lost the trees again. Crap. Uh-oh. Okay, we got to pause for a minute. I can't even shut that stupid thing off because it's it's my tablet and it's on my wheelchair. If I don't take my medicine when that thing goes off, I have a tendency to forget it. And you really don't want to not take your heart medicine. Well, okay. I don't care about it, but other people do. But I got my simulated wood paneling back. That's what it's called. Simulated wood paneling. Stay on the road. Now we're in Wisconsin. Land of beer and cheese. Whoa. Yes. Yes. Crap. Get out of my way, truck. Get out of my way. Okay, now where was I? I was this way. Okay, and yay! Get back in before I run off the road. Went through all the views. Whoops. Okay, I got to slow down. Crap. And so now you're going to hear the rooster in the background for 5 minutes. Okay, we got to get over here because we're going to be getting off. We're going to be changing interstates here. I want this one anyway. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I can do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Wow. We've still got 1,000 miles to go. Plenty of time to get there. Don't need to stop at this truck stop. So we'll just blow by it. Blow right on by it. And the bus. I can't do these corners outside in this view. I can't do them. Oh, I can't do them in this view either, apparently. Let's see, can I do this? Nope, I'm all over the road doing that, trying to drive it. I guess you could call it third person view. Ooh, we got trees. Look, we got trees. And hills coming up. Trees and hills. But no farmland. Oh, crap. Glad I got back inside my cab. Okay, we're back on the Looks like we'll be getting off up here again. Okay, we probably wouldn't do that in real life, but then again, we might. I've been known to do stuff like that. And we're coming into Illinois. A nice big sign that I could read. The land of something. I don't know what it's the land of, but it's the land of something. Okay. Gotta watch all these. To see where you're at. We're in Chicago, Chicago. I've got news for the game developers. Interstates do not have traffic lights. You do not have traffic lights on interstates. Sorry, they don't. I mean, it's cool. This is downtown Chicago is cool, but no hotel. Ah. Yes, I made it through that light, finally. I made it through Chicago. God. Man. Okay, we're coming up on Indiana. Maybe we won't have to get off for a while. Okay, we're going to have to find a truck stop here pretty soon to call it a night. A game night, not a real-time night. A game night. Don't see one for a while there. We might have to look at the big map. Let's look at the big map while we have a chance here and see where are we. We just into Indiana. Right there. There we are. Okay, there's one right there. That's good. Wow. We've still got a long way to go. Wow. We've still got a long way to go. Let's see if I can drive like this. Can I drive like this? Wow, it's noisy. It sure is noisy. That's for sure. No, I can't drive like that. But it sure was noisy. Oh, crap. Don't you dare slow down, car. Man, I'm getting hungry. On breakfast, but it's raining. I really need a full size. Load my wheelchair inside the van. Ooh, here comes this. Am I going to make it? Am I going to? No, I'm not. Yes, I hear you. I hear you snoring or yawning. Okay, it's yawning, not snoring. Okay. Fuel it up. Look, he didn't even slow down. Hey, I'm fueling up here. I swear these cars. Look, look behind me. They're behind me. They come into the truck stop behind me. Hey, idiot! I'm fueling up. Getting a drink. See, I'm taking a drink. I just have to wait till I get ready to move. Okay. It's a quarter to 3. No one in the place but you and me. Have no idea. Yeah, we're back on the road. Back on the road again. And now we're in the great state of Ohio. I know Ohio is a great state because that's where I live. Where that song is from. It's 2:45. No one in the place but you and me. I have no idea. That's all I know of this. That's all I remember of that. So, yeah, sue me. And it'll probably get me a copyright violation. Which really, I mean, that's kind of not fair. I want to sing. Sing. Okay, I'm not going to do that one either. But I really do like to sing songs while I'm driving, traveling along. There I go again, putting another song in. 75. I used to go up and down 75 every day from Detroit to Dayton. Okay, so it was really from what was the name of that town? It's a suburb of Detroit, where the airport is. Can't remember it right off the top of my head. I'd have to look it up. See if I can get up to 78 miles an hour. 76. 77. 78. See, we're going through here. This spot right here, this Toledo. Toledo, Ohio is right here. And let me tell you, between Toledo and Sydney, it's open plains, wind blow across it. In the wintertime, 75 was, if it snowed, it was a solid sheet of ice because the traffic would heat up the road enough to melt the snow, but the wind was strong enough blowing across there that would freeze it as soon as it melted. So yeah, that stretch of 75 between Toledo and Sydney, generally solid ice. And this part of, 80-90, can't see, it don't let you see the Ohio, Lake Erie. Well, that sucks. Do we get to, oh wow, already? We're that far already? We went all the way across Ohio already. We'll be coming into New York soon, or Pennsylvania, I mean. Maybe we already did. Wow. Didn't take long to get through there, did it? Where are we? Okay, we're still in Ohio. That's good. We're still in Ohio. Ah. Well, I'm still in Ohio. But not for long. We just went by Cleveland, didn't we? Did we just... Oops, wrong button. Yes, we just went by Cleveland. So we'll be... Ooh. Yeah. We need to get over because we're going to be... Yeah, we want to get over. I got everybody. I'm coming over. I'm making my move. Because I want to get off up here. We're now in, coming into Pennsylvania. We're getting closer to our destination. Aha. Yeah. Wow, that truck just vanished. It was abducted by aliens. crashed into the guardrail, or the car, or a car beside me. One or the other, I don't know which. What did I crash into? I crashed into something. I hate it when I crash into something going around those corners. Wow. I might. Seven hours and 39 minutes. It's going to be a close one. It's going to be a close one. It's going to be close. I might make it. Wow, look at them hills. I like them hills. Them are nice. Them are nice hills. The Appalachian Mountains. That's what they call them. They're really just hills compared to, say, the Rocky Mountains or the Sierra Madre. But ooh, cool! Look at that! Oh man! Look at that scenery! Isn't that awesome? I think it's awesome. That was some awesome scenery. I wish I could have looked at it better, but it was twisting, turning roads, and I have to pay attention to what I'm doing. Got no trailer damage. So I don't know what I ran into. I won't be turning up here. Okay. We're almost there. How are we doing? 5 hours left to sleep, and oh yeah, we're gonna make this. Yeah, we are. We're gonna make our delivery. Plenty early. 2-part episode. We're in Maryland now. So we're almost there. Now we're in West Virginia. Coal mining country. Looks like we're in Virginia. Looks like we're going to be getting off up here. And that truck vanished. These vanishing trucks always get me. I see the delivery circle. Well, somebody's going to be here to see me deliver my load. See if I can park it or not. Somebody sure don't know how to paint lines on the road. So we must park back here somewhere. See what kind of parking thing we got this time. Oh, this ain't going to be bad. We can park this one. This one ain't going to be bad at all. Well, okay. Okay, that didn't quite work. Got it. Haha. Okay. We are parked. Take a look. Okay, well. It said I was parked. Okay, let's. I don't like that. Ah, crap. Wrong button. I'm still not any way, shape, or form close to that. Now we're getting there. Now we're... Yeah, there we go. Now we're... Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Aha. Lots of money. Lots of experience points. Wow. Where are we going to put our experience points in? Let's put it in fuel economy. Yeah. Put it in fuel economy. How long have we... An hour and a half we've been on here. So let's see. Is there a... don't want to buy that. I don't see a place I can fix my truck, so we'll go here to sleep. Yeah, I'm going to go to sleep as soon as I fuel up here. Going to go to sleep as soon as I fuel up here. I'll go down here to the motel. and we'll call it asleep. Now, let's see. Let's look at our diagnostic. 13%. Yeah, it's all tires. Well, engine, yeah. We're going to need to get that fixed when we come to a place to... what kind of... Ooh, upgrades available. What kind of upgrades are available? Paint jobs. And the bumper. Don't know if I like that bumper. Okay, let's see what kind of jobs we have in the in Washington. Can we? Let's see, Philadelphia, Baltimore. Wow, trying to select Norfolk, Washington. Okay, trying to select Washington. Okay, we don't want to go there. We've been there. Been there. Salt Lake City. We ain't been to Salt Lake City. Nah. Ooh, Miami, Florida. We want to go to Miami, Florida. Yeah, we do. But that one's going to be gone by the time we... Well, hopefully... Well, we got to go to sleep. Man, okay. Let's go to sleep. Let's go to sleep. That's this button. Okay. Let's see if we can... Freight market. Washington. Miami, Florida, 32 minutes. Can I get to it? We'll see. Did I make it? Did I get here in time? Yes! Take this job. Miami, Florida. It's back there. Okay, we got it. Now let's look at the map. Yep, that works. That works. Come down there. That works. Straight down there. Straight down there. Yeah, all the way down to 95. All the way down to Miami, Florida. And crap, I don't see a... Oh, there's one over there. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, so... Yep, next episode. Washington, D.C. to Miami, Florida. Set the parking brake. Shut off the engine. Yep. Next episode. Washington, D.C. to Miami, Florida. Don't miss it. Bye.